Hello everyone, this is me Muhammad from Arabic with Barazy, and this is a new episode in the pronunciation playlist. So, let's start. Marhaba. In the previous episode in the pronunciation playlist, we talked about Jim, Ha, and Kha. And in this episode, we will learn how to perfectly pronounce another group of letters. In this episode, we will talk about Ra, Ain, and Ghain. And we will start with Ra. Actually, the Arabic R is not like the English one, neither the American nor the British. And the closest R to it is the Spanish one, like when we pronounce the word pero, which means but. And you can notice from the figure beside me the right position for the tongue in the oral cavity and where to locate its tip exactly to produce the sound of R. 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 As an exercise to improve your ability to produce the sound of R, try this. Pronounce an English R. Then push the tongue of the tip interiorly till it touches the alveolar ridge of the central incisors. Then the Arabic R will be produced with you easily. Let's try it together. We will start with the English R, R, and we will finish with the Arabic R, R. The next letter in this episode is the letter Ain. Ain. And its sound is And unfortunately, there is no counterpart sound for this sound in English, so you could find it hard to produce this sound. So this figure beside me could make things easier for you. And in this figure, you can notice the correct articulation for this sound. However, the sound of Ain is voiced. So when you touch your larynx while you produce this sound, you could feel the vibration of the vocal cords. So if you produce this sound without feeling the vibration of the vocal cords, then you produced wrong. It's good to know that the word Ain in Arabic refers to two things. The first one is the name of this letter. And the other one is the name of this. I. Ain. 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 I. And the last letter in this episode is the letter Ghaen. Ghaen. And its sound is R. 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 So I prefer to name this letter as gargling letter because we already produce its sound when we gargle. And we can see from the figure beside me where the letter Ghaen is produced. And we can notice also that the articulation of this sound is so close to the articulation of the letter of the English G. But there are two differences. The first one is air blockage. So there is complete air blockage when we produce G, while it's not completed in producing R. The second difference is air friction. There is no air friction when we produce G, while there is air friction when we produce R. R. However, like Ain, there is also no counterpart or similar sound for Ghaen also in English. And the closest sound for Ghaen in any other language but Arabic is the French R. Like when we say France or Paris. You can notice that indirectly we produce the sound of R. And now let's talk about the common errors